So to be honest with you guys, ever since I broke my foot about a year ago, I have had the hardest time staying consistent with climbing. One rest day would turn into two, which would turn into a week, which would turn into 2 weeks. And before I knew it, I would look back and think, dang, it's been a long time since I climbed. So to help remedy that, help fix it, I've decided I'm going to climb every other day and I'm just going to film my session. These videos will be super simple. They won't be anything fancy. It'll just be, here's a session in the garage. And I'm hoping that that works as a motivator and as something to hold me accountable to actually doing the thing. Overall, I'm still psyched on climbing. I still think about it all the time. I love it. Like, I think I just need a little kick to get going again. So hopefully this helps. Update on the subscribers. We're up to 130. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I think, man, I can't remember what the number was last time, but it was a lot lower than that. It's jumped up quite a bit. So to everyone that's subscribed recently and was subscribed before and continues to watch these videos and support the channel, thank you so much. It really means a lot. And it helps motivate me to keep going and making this stuff. So thank you. So I was scrolling through Instagram earlier and came across this video of this dude talking about how he had like a big history of finger injuries and couldn't really find anything to fix them. And then he started trying this density hang protocol and it helped him. So I thought, I've also had a history of finger injuries. Might as well try it, especially getting back into the swing of things. Thought it looked like a good way to warm up and certainly wouldn't hurt anything. So yeah, we're going to try that. He did it on a hangboard. I don't have a hangboard in here, but I do have a flashboard from Tension and a Tindeq. So I'm just going to do the protocol pulling up from the ground instead of hanging from the edge. It seems pretty simple. I think it should only take 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes maybe. So the Tindeq is just measuring the amount of force. And I don't have a target right now. He said about 50 to 60% of max effort, which I don't know what max effort is right now. So I figured I would just see what I'm doing. Just tracking the amount of force I'm putting through this thing with no target. So far, feeling pretty good. Be interesting to see how this translates into the session. Okay, so now we're going to rest for a couple minutes. So I didn't think about it for the first set, but I did start screen recording, and I'll see if I can overlay that onto the video so that you can see what the reps look like on the graph and not just me standing here pulling on this edge. Make it a little bit more interesting and informative. And just so you know, I mean, you'll see it, but I'm pulling around 100 pounds through this edge with both arms. All right, that's set 2. I'm gonna rest again, and then we'll do set 3, and then get on with the session. I can definitely feel it, especially like in the wrists, which is kind of weird, but That's good. I think it's doing good. Stopped a little early on that one, I think. All right, last one. Here we go. Okay, sweet. All right. That wraps up that. Oh man, yeah, definitely in the wrist. Right through there. Right through that one. It's all right though. I think that's a good warm-up. I think that's gonna help ease into things, condition things again, get more robust, and yeah. So, without further ado, let's get to the climbing. So I'm gonna still stick with my little warm-up circuits on the board, on these balls like I usually do, just adding that finger warm-up on top of everything. It is nice to already have some of that like activation already though. Just so you know, the board is at 30 degrees today. We're gonna leave it there. I think next time we'll drop it to 32, but we will see. Well, and sometimes I just get on and make stuff up. That was weird. Okay, good. Man, the cold temps are there's such a bittersweet thing. Like friction's better. It's not hot and sweaty, you know, but it's cold. It's harder to warm up, and it's definitely a bit more uncomfortable. I've got the garage door open, mainly because like it's sunny outside, so it's nice to let some of that light in and then the fresh air too. So, but you know, probably makes it a bit colder. Not that the garage is really all that warm to begin with, so who the heck knows? I've never done this. This is kind of a neat idea. Yeah, just to get a little bit of finger action in there. What foot was it? This foot? Man, I did one the other day that was really cool and not. It was a nice, because it wasn't on the spheres. It was on some of these other holds, but they were still like big holds. So it was a good in between, like a super easy warm up and, you know, something more challenging. Nice middle ground. Let me pull it up. I'll do it. Oh, that's right. I had that foot over there. Right with the heel hook. Okay. Yep, like that. think it was that one. Let me double check. Couldn't remember if it was this one or this one. No, it was that one. All right, I did it right. Cool. I don't think I've done it going this way yet, though, so I think we'll do that next. All right, let's see what it's like this way. Did I do it this way? I don't remember. Either way, we're going to do it now. Oh, man, the friction is definitely nice, but man, is it cold. I'm warming up. We're getting there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to something just a little bit more fingery. I don't even know. I'm just making this up. I don't know if I care about where the feet go. This makes sense. Ah, a nice simple one. Ah, that is a good simple one. Sweet. All right, let's do it on the other side. Okay, now I gotta think about where everything was. So I was here and here, so I'm gonna go here and here. And then I'm gonna cross up onto this foot. But that'll come pretty natural, I think. All right. Or was it this one? I don't remember. That seems... I think that, I don't know. Which way was it over here? No, I think I crossed through. I don't know. I'll watch it back and then we'll know. Okay, so this is one I set the other day, but I didn't end up doing it. I don't remember why. I don't know if I got too tired or I think that's what it was. So we're gonna try to see if we can do it now. And hopefully I can remember. This is where the lights are nice, but I think I can remember it. Okay. All right, we got this guy and this guy. Yeah, it's not that complicated, is it? It's cool. You use this hold, and this hold. Oh, they're all right next to each other. It's kind of funny. Yep. Yeah, this is making more sense. There we go. Whew. Yeah, must have just been tired the other day. It was at the end of the session, so that's why. All right, now I want to try doing it the other way. Man, that way it is hefty on the left hand, or my left hand is just weak. Stop it. Easier going that way. Yep, I think the left hand is weak for some reason. It's all right. We're gonna overcome it. Sick, I like that one. I like that you gotta hike your foot up to here. I tried a lot of variations with the feet at the bottom to get that to work. I think it turned out good because some of these, they just didn't really like force you to do that very much, but that way did. So sick. Not much of a project, but I'll take it. Okay, I just thought of another one that should be pretty cool. I mean, we'll see, but seems kind of like a neat idea. Oh, I didn't even finish. Yeah. I wanted to do that, and then out. Yeah, it should be a little different than other ones I've set in the past. I like that. I don't like it when they're all the same. And this one will definitely be the most fingery one of the day, but I'm feeling pretty warm. Okay. All right, that was good. I want to come into here and then go up to here and then cross on, or well, it's not really a cross, but come into this and then swing out to here. But for this move, I just felt like I needed a higher foot. Yeah, those are the two that don't match that well. This one's definitely better than this one, but that's all right. Okay, so if I start with a higher left foot, that might help with that. I don't think you want it here. Okay, that was better. But man, how do you move? How do you move? So if you want to go from here, maybe should I grab it like that? Maybe, instead of trying to hit it from the side. That's a stretch. You're gonna need a different foot to do that move. So maybe, just maybe. Okay, let's just say. Okay, that will work. Yeah, that's good. And I think I gotta grab this hold more on the top here instead of, I was trying to grab it like a side pull, and it just seems like not that good that way. But if you get it here, it's okay. Here would be okay, but that's just kind of hard. Like one or the other. Hitting in the middle is kind of strange. Okay, so you get here and here, and you just put your foot here. Okay, so like this. And now I want to get to this. I could switch the feet, or I could try to put it up here. Those are my options. This would definitely be cooler, and it would set you up probably better for that, but it's a little scrunchy. Oh, not bad, especially if your hand doesn't slip. No, that's fine. I don't know if you could tell, but right when I moved, my right hand just went and slid down the hole. All right, there's the boulder problem. I like that one. That seems cool. It's definitely not an easy one, I'll tell you that much. I don't know if there's a cooler way to end it. Yeah. With what's there, that's what makes sense. So, because here would just be too close. And then ending on like something low is just weird. Not really into that most of the time. Okay, let's see if we can put it all together. That'd be really cool. I don't imagine this one's gonna go right away. I think it's gonna take a few tries, but I'm not bound to that. I'm open. I am open for business. Okay, there's those two and then this one. So far, so good. Oh, there we go. See, and that's why you stay open. Oh, whew. Okay, that was not easy. Like I said, not an easy one, but I don't know how hard it was if I did it that quick. Dang, these holds, especially this one, hit it and you're just like, you know, because it's basically 3 fingers. And the index is where it tapers, so it's not much there. Yeah, I hit that, didn't feel super great. It was just like, oh, you're on, keep moving. Cool. Wow, that was strenuous. I wonder what it's like going the other way. I like having a symmetrical board for that. Sometimes it seems like annoying because every time I make a hold, I have to make 2 and I have to make them match or mirror each other. And then other times, I don't really care about that. That's only when I'm making holds, it seems like. But the rest of the time, it's nice to like do a problem on one side and then like do it on the other side. And it's amazing how often they feel different. Like one way usually will feel a little bit easier than the other, but not always. I like it for the balance. And then when you're projecting and like trying them, one thing, because I usually don't really care which side I do it on first. A lot of times I don't even care about doing it on both sides at all, really. I'll like be trying the move and trying the move and trying the move. And then it's nice to be able to like, okay, I can like try the same move, but flip it so that if your right hand's getting exhausted, oh, now it's your left hand and it just kind of balances it out. It's kind of a nice thing. Gonna rest a couple more minutes and we'll try it on this side and see. All right, this one shouldn't be too crazy to remember everything. Oh. Huh. I don't really know what happened, but this hold felt better. I mean, I kind of already said that this one's better than that. I was wondering how noticeable it was going to be, and it was pretty noticeable. Oh, yeah, what the heck? Did my foot slip or something? I don't know. I do not know. Nice. Both sides. Oh, yeah. That was good. Like that. That's a cool problem. I gotta write that one down so I don't forget it. Okay, so that was about 50-ish minutes of climbing post warm-up. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling like that was a good stimulus. Didn't overdo it, but definitely got some good intensity in and some good volume. Nice mix. So with that, I'm gonna call it. But I will be back. Let's see, today's Saturday. So I will try to do this again on Tuesday, and then again on Thursday, and then next Saturday. So that's the goal. I don't know when I'll edit this and get it put up, but you'll see it when it comes out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments, leave a like, subscribe, all that. I really appreciate it. Like I said in the beginning, it really means so much and helps out a lot. So yeah, think that's about it. Yeah, I hope you guys are climbing, getting after it, getting psyched. You know, hope you're doing well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.